Welcome back to Flour I Barely Know Her, where today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, whenever you go to the store and buy something in packaging, it always has a suggested recipe on the back. I want to go through these recipes, find out what's good, what's bad, and what you guys should be cooking at home. We're going to start with Bob's Red Mill almond flour and making some almond flour cookies. Let's get into the recipe. We can start this recipe at the stove top, where we will toast our sliced almonds. 1/4 cup goes into a cool pan, and we're going to turn the heat up to medium. No need to add any oil, and don't step too far away as we don't want them to burn. They can burn easily. Keep them moving, and after about 5 minutes the almonds will become aromatic. We aren't looking for much color. The aroma is the real sign they are ready. Remove from heat and set aside for later. In a mixing bowl, we will combine our dry ingredients, starting with 3 cups of our almond flour. Add to this 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of sea salt. Whisk together to combine and set aside. This recipe is healthy as much as cookies can be healthy, so the fat substitute for butter we are using is a 1/4 cup coconut oil. No granulated sugar in this recipe either. Instead, add a 1/4 cup of maple syrup for sweetness. Beat together until creamy but not fully incorporated, roughly 4 minutes at a low to medium speed. Next, add in 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites by passing the yolk between the half shells. A teaspoon of vanilla extract goes in and mix for another minute or 2. Slowly beat in the dry ingredients a third at a time until our dough is formed. With a rubber spatula, stir in our toasted almonds as well as 1 cup of dark chocolate chips or chunks. We are going to portion out our cookies with 1 tablespoon scoops spread out evenly on a baking sheet covered in parchment paper. Flatten slightly and into a 375° Fahrenheit oven they go for about 15 minutes until golden and set. These cookies don't really spread out like your average recipe would. I've tried letting them go longer and starting out flatter, but it never really changed how they cooked. Okay, so we got our cookies out of the oven, and I'm going to say, not the best looking cookies. Probably more my fault than the recipe's fault. I could have given it more care, but we'll just move on from that. It's a pretty decent tear for a cookie. I like mine nice and thick like these. Now, most importantly, let's give it the taste test. Okay, for a healthier cookie, that is pretty solid. Not an explosion of sweetness or anything, but we expected that. We didn't have any added sugar other than the maple syrup. The bitterness of the dark chocolate complements the toasted almond pretty well. A little dry, but that's not anything that really takes it over. Just have it with milk. Be normal. I'd say as far as a rating, I'm probably going to give these cookies a solid 6. I think it's a great recipe, healthier alternative, and I think it's a good recipe to start off with for this new series. Not sure what the name is. So far, the best I've come up with is Corporate Cuisine. We'll see. But if you like this video, maybe you subscribe. If you want to see more recipes in the future, you know where to find them. And as always, thank you for watching.